And here are the top stories for the hour. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has sharply criticized former U.S. President Donald Trump, accusing him of betraying diplomacy and derailing nuclear talks between Iran and the U.S. Araghchi's comments came as military tensions between Iran, Israel, and the U.S. escalated. He has also stated that Trump's treatment of the nuclear negotiations as a real estate transaction led to the failure of diplomacy, resulting in the current conflict. Meanwhile, the U.S. and Israel have intensified their strikes on Iranian targets as Iran retaliates with missile and drone attacks. Furthermore, senior Iranian officials, including Mohammad Mokhber, a close aide to the late Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, have said that Iran has no intention of negotiating with the U.S. and can continue the war indefinitely. The collapse of talks has intensified the regional crisis, with Gulf states on high alert and global markets reacting to the instability. Let's listen in to what the senior aide to late Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei had to say.
هیچ اعتمادی با آمریکایی‌ها نداریم و بنای هیچ مذاکره‌ای هم با آمریکایی‌ها نداریم. این نکته مهمیه. ما جنگ رو میتونیم ادامه بدیم.
And now joining us live is Ruby Barlow, correspondent from NewsX World. Miss Barlow, what do you make of this essential war in general? I haven't had a chance to speak with you overall. Do you believe that the U.S. is essentially isolating themselves as far as terms with Spain go? What do you make of the U.S.'s stance joined with Israel at this time, please?
Well, of course, every war is tragic, and the people that suffer the most are the civilians. Of course, we've seen a strike hit a girls' primary school in Iran, and around 150 school children buried in a mass grave. So, of course, war always does hit the innocents. In terms of if the United States is becoming isolationist, Trump has always said that he is an isolationist. He's very protectionist in his trade policies. Of course, that's why we've seen his implementation of tariffs with virtually every country in the world. Is he isolating himself from the rest of the world with this war? I'm not sure. A lot of other countries, including Australia, including leaders in Europe, have congratulated him for killing the Ayatollah in Iran. But I doubt that there will be efforts to place boots on the ground from these allies, let alone from the United States themselves. This war is not popular in the United States. Of course, Trump was elected on an anti-war platform, and he's very much let down a large portion of his supporters. Famously, in his appeal for a peace prize, he said that he had finished 7 or 8 wars, but he has now started another one. A lot of the conservative media figures who supported him and his re-election, such as Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens, have also come out against this war. The American people don't want to see another endless war like they saw in Afghanistan, like they saw in Iraq. Of course, in Iraq, it's led to a failed state, and in Afghanistan, they replaced the Taliban with the Taliban, spending millions of dollars and killing many, many Americans in the process. So, as far as I can see, I'm not sure how this will affect his relations with the rest of the world, but I don't see this war ending anytime soon. Back to you, Roshan.
Thank you for those insights, Ms. Barlow. Now, for some breaking news, Iran is reportedly nearing the selection of a successor.